Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? SOS Wrestle Talk, and we back in the building once again for another New Japan Pro Wrestling Big Show. I guess these are more like PLEs because you really don't pay for them if you have New Japan World. You're paying for the subscription service, but I digress. We have King of Pro Wrestling 2024. We have a couple huge title matches on here, actually more than a couple, So, all going to start off with the main event. We all know the G1 Climax winner, Zack Sabre Jr., will be challenging for the IWGP World Heavyweight title in the main event. Like I said, there's going to be a junior heavyweight title defense by Doki attempting to defend this title against Sho. We got in the semi-main as well for the IWGP Global Heavyweight title, David Finlay defending against Hiroki Goto right here. We have a three-way match for the World TV title as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. So the first match we had, Hiromu Takahashi taking on and defeating Mistico. He got him the victory himself with a standing figure four. I thought this match was pretty decent. I thought it was a nice, fun sprint. And after the match, Mistico actually challenged Takahashi to a hair versus mask match. So we'll see when we'll get that, because I'm assuming this match may happen. So let's see when we'll have that happen. Next match we had on the card for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, the Intergalactic Jet Setters, that being Kushida and Kevin Knight, defeated the Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, and Drilla Moloney to pick up those IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles right here. So we saw the victory after a jackknife pin. Like I said, we got new tag team champions. Thought this was a nice match between these two guys. I think the Jet Setters, they're primarily a TNA New Japan World Act, or New Japan Strong Act, So them getting these Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, I believe for the second time, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a good look on them. So shout out to them. I enjoyed this match immensely. I actually thought the War Dogs was going to win because I just thought they were. I thought they were going to be a little bit dominant here, and I was wrong. So the next match we had, TMDK, Mikey, Nicholls, and Shane Haste defending the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles against the Rogue Armies, Bad Luck Fale and Caveman Ugg right here. So we get the TMDK getting the victory by the Thunder Valley for them to retain the belts right here. I thought this was all right. Post-match, we get Great O'Connor and HENARE challenging for those tag team belts. So, yeah, this is fine, I guess. Ugg made a really good first impression, so shout out to him. So I will tip my hat to him. Fale is Fale, of course. So, next match we had, Shingo Takagi taking on defeating Ryohei Oiwa for the Never Openweight Championship right here. I like this match a whole lot right here. You had just two beefy dudes fighting to survive, if you will. So, he can take this to where he wants to go. And I'm talking about his career. The sky's the limit for him in New Japan Pro Wrestling and wrestling as a total right here. So, like I said, we get Takagi getting a pumping bomber and the last of the dragon for the victory right here. So, post-match, there was a stare down between Shingo Takagi and Kosei Fujita. So, that'll be pretty interesting if they decide to go somewhere with that one. As we move down to the next title match on the show, we got Ren Narita defeating Jeff Cobb and Yota Tsuji for the New Japan World Television Championship right here. I think it's good when New Japan does triple threat matches. It's not something that they kind of, pull out every day or every show. So whenever they do them, I think it's a nice, interesting dynamic right here. Like to see more. I like probably this to be between Cobb and Tsuji mostly, but it's okay. We got Ren Narita picking up the belt right here, of course, by cheating and, all sorts of underhanded tactics because he is in the House of Torture, as we all know. Jeff Cobb, he was actually a really good TV champion. So hats off to Jeff Cobb. See where he goes from here as far as that TV title is concerned, or not even that TV title, as far as Jeff Cobb's concerned. So middle of the show, we get Young Bucks having a pre-tape promo announcing they're going to be at the Wrestle Dynasty crossover event, AEW New Japan, which I believe is on January 5th. So that's something for fans of the Young Bucks to look out for. Shout out to them. So next match, we had a trios match. Roshi Tanahashi, Shota Umino, El Phantasmo defeating the House of Torture's Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. So we get the victory right here. Tanahashi actually got the victory for his team right here. High Fly Flow for the victory. Post-match, Tanahashi he thanked the crowd, expressing he wanted to keep fighting forever, but he sees the finish line in sight. In this ring, he said January 4th, 2026 will be his last match. Post-match, we get House of Torture proceeding to beat him up. Then we get El Phantasmo making a save right here. So this is pretty standard by House of Torture stuff. Pretty much the crux out of this match is Tanahashi's retiring January 4th, 2026. So we got to enjoy that man while we still can. So next match, we have Doki defending his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against the man who has attacked him many a times, who tried to steal his belt earlier, Sho right here. So, of course, Sho attacked him before the match and everything. So, this is pretty quick and decisive for Doki. He got the 2 Suplex de la Lunas. Oh, man, I forgot the actual time stamp on this match, but it was a decisive victory for Doki right here. In post-match, we get Yoshinobu Kanemaru coming to attack Doki after his mask was pulled. He just showed like he had his face painted as he was a very demon-esque right there. And then we get Master Wato making a save. So it's looking like at some point we're going to get Doki versus Master Wato for that IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. So, and in the penultimate match of the show, we got David Finlay with Geto taking on defeating Hiroki Goto for that IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship right here. This match is really good, man. Goto is such an underrated wrestler, bro. Like, I know a lot of people do sing his praises. I know a lot of people really don't, per se. But, man, Goto is so damn good. And he had another great match right here. Goto tried to Shoten Kai a couple times. Finlay put him away with the overkill right here. So, yeah, hey, he defended his title successfully. He wanted to beat up Goto in front of his children, and ultimately he's done that. So, this is a heartbreaking loss for him. I'm sure Goto will respond as only Hiroki Goto can. So, shout out to that guy. So, then in the main event, we have Zack Sabre Jr. taking on and defeating Tetsuya Naito with a modified Sabre driver to get the title and become the brand new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Fire match. I enjoyed this match. This match was great to me. Maybe because I had 2 of my favorite wrestlers in there, but that's fine. Post-match, we get Zack Sabre Jr. thanking Tetsuya Naito, kind of smiling in a way, kind of like, I'm proud of you, bro. It was kind of tight. So then we get Sonata, Shota Umino, Shingo Takagi all enter the ring at the same time, trying to get first dibs on a title shot. Sonata's getting it because he already has a match scheduled with Zack Sabre Jr. at the Royal Quest show. Then I think Shingo might be next. But, man, I want to talk about the boos that Shota Umino were getting right here, because when he's challenged for the belt, he was just getting booed. He's got booed when he first walked out. He got booed when he started to talk. He got booed when he continued to talk. And, yeah, that was kind of alarming to me. I was just like, wow, they're just booing Shota Umino just for challenging for this belt right here. I don't want to say maybe it was because they had other challengers in the ring already. I don't know if that was, that played into it. But no, that's just something I picked up on, man. And woo, that's not a good look. It's not a good look, man. So, but as a whole, I thoroughly enjoyed King of Pro Wrestling 2024. It makes things for the future, it mixes things up a little bit. So I'm always good for a little bit of mixing up and a little unfamiliarity of things. And, just the unknown is always kind of be scary, but also can be good. So that's what we're wrapping up here on New Japan Pro Wrestling, King of Pro Wrestling 2024. We are the almighty SOS Wrestle Talk. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Price of subscription is $3.99. I'm going to holler at all y'all good people later. Don't forget to subscribe, man. That's what's up. So, talk to you. Peace.